In the world of American football, controversy is never far behind. From heated on-field disputes to off-field scandals, the sport has seen its fair share of moments that sparked outrage, debate, and intense media coverage. These controversial moments have shaped the game and sometimes even its culture, making it not just a sport, but a reflection of the country's social and political climate. One of the earliest controversial moments in American football came in the 1950s with the integration of black players. The NFL had long been a segregated league, and the entry of black athletes like Fritz Pollard and later players such as Jim Brown set off a storm of controversy. While these players made groundbreaking achievements, they also faced immense resistance, prejudice, and racism. The public's reaction to these early moments of integration showcased the intersection of race and sport, which would continue to fuel debates for decades. Fast forward to the 1980s, and one of the most iconic yet controversial events took place: the Music City Miracle. During the 1999 AFC wildcard game between the Tennessee Titans and the Buffalo Bills, with the Titans trailing by a touchdown, a lateral pass on the kickoff return was caught by Kevin Dyson, who ran 75 yards for a touchdown. While the play was initially ruled a touchdown, many observers, including the Buffalo players and coaches, argued that the lateral was actually a forward pass, making it an illegal play. Despite the controversy, the touchdown stood and the Titans advanced, which led to decades of debate on whether the play should have been ruled differently. This moment remains one of the most controversial in NFL history. Another controversial incident took place in 2004, when the infamous Spygate scandal rocked the New England Patriots. The Patriots were caught videotaping the defensive signals of the New York Jets during a regular season game. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell fined Patriots head coach Bill Belichick $500,000 and took away a first-round draft pick, while the team itself was fined $250,000. The scandal raised questions about the ethics of Belichick and the Patriots' approach to the game, with many fans and pundits wondering if the team had crossed a moral line in its pursuit of victory. This event also sparked wider discussions about the use of technology in football and the limits of competitive advantage. In 2012, the NFL found itself embroiled in another controversy with the Bountygate scandal. The New Orleans Saints were accused of running a bounty program in which players were paid bonuses for injuring opposing players. The scheme reportedly existed for several seasons and led to several high-profile injuries. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell suspended Saints head coach Sean Payton for a full year, fined the team $500,000, and took away multiple draft picks. This scandal raised significant concerns about player safety and the lengths to which some teams might go to win. It also reignited debates about the violence inherent in football and whether enough was being done to protect players from long-term injury. Perhaps one of the most politically charged moments in NFL history came in 2016 with the Colin Kaepernick protests. The former San Francisco 49ers quarterback began kneeling during the national anthem to protest police brutality and racial injustice. His protest, initially a quiet and peaceful act, quickly became a flashpoint for national debate. Supporters of Kaepernick praised him for using his platform to raise awareness about social issues, while critics accused him of disrespecting the flag, the military, and the country. The controversy reached a boiling point when President Donald Trump weighed in, calling for NFL owners to fire players who protested. Kaepernick's protest sparked a movement that spread throughout the league, with several other players joining the cause. However, Kaepernick found himself blacklisted from the NFL, with many believing he was being blackballed due to his activism. Another highly controversial moment occurred in Super Bowl 49, when the Seattle Seahawks, trailing by 4 points with just over a minute left in the game, opted to throw a pass rather than run the ball, with Marshawn Lynch one of the most powerful running backs in the league at the time. The pass was intercepted by New England Patriots cornerback Malcolm Butler, sealing the victory for the Patriots. Fans and analysts alike were stunned by the decision, questioning the logic behind passing the ball when the Seahawks were in a prime position to run the ball and possibly win the game. The play remains one of the most debated decisions in Super Bowl history, with many calling it the worst call ever. In 2020, the NFL was once again thrust into controversy due to its handling of player safety and the COVID-19 pandemic. As the league began its season amidst the pandemic, several players and coaches tested positive for the virus, and teams struggled with protocols to keep the virus from spreading. The NFL's decision to continue playing, despite the risks involved, sparked debates about the prioritization of profit over player health. Some players, including DeAndre Hopkins, voiced concerns about the league's protocols, and there were protests about the lack of sufficient protection for players. This controversy highlighted the difficulties of maintaining a season during a global crisis and raised ethical questions about the NFL's priorities. Finally, a more recent but no less impactful controversy arose during the 2022 season, when multiple allegations of sexual misconduct were made against Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson. Watson, who had been traded to the Browns after a tumultuous period with the Houston Texans, faced 24 lawsuits from women accusing him of inappropriate behavior during massage therapy sessions. The controversy surrounding Watson's off-field behavior dominated the news cycle,